in the game. Like, I really like these. KOG. I'm gonna let him toss these dudes over. I ain't gonna get involved. If he kills them, that's... I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
J1, das Flames, man.
Josh.
They know that. Spin through knock off your koofy. I don't want that bitch, she a groupie. Pass me the chop, let me do me. Clap at the op, leave him oozy. I don't cap in my rap, that's a no-no. Don't get turned to a pack on logo. Talk on my body, I act like I don't know. But that pull on me going where I go. She said I'm different, leave her dripping. After the top, I'm dipping. Know I had to go get my chips up. If you don't got no funds, then you tripping. Big Glock, I'm shooting like pimping. For the guys, over the fences. Hop out, came with extension. Pop out, I'm not with the mentions. But she for the game. I'm on hospice, recap stains. Too many ops for me to know names. Got too many shots, I don't need aim. Get money like this shit a hobby. I be popping my shit like a ollie. My diamonds, they hand like Ollie. Don't got the chop, can't go to that party. NBA SG, look like an army. Don't gotta ask, cause I got it on me. I been fighting these demons too, I'm feeling horny. I step in the room, they know who the boss. Frost like an L, bitch, that's not a loss. I spend it all, then I got it back. I'm from the floor, so I got a floss. I been through hell, but I made it back. Spin through knock off your koofy. I don't want that bitch, she a groupie. Pass me the chop, let me do me. Clap at the op, leave him oozy. I don't cap in my rap, that's a no-no. Don't get turned to a pack on logo. Talk on my body, I act like I don't know. But that pull on me going where I go. She said I'm different, leave her dripping. After the top, I'm dipping. Know I had to go get my chips up. If you don't got no funds, then you tripping. Big Glock, I'm shooting like pimping. For the guys, over the fences.
Is this dude tossing people over? He is. He's gonna kill him. Damn. Uh-oh. Let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he can do it. And he... Oh! Man. No. He tossed those guys over. Might be able to do that. Oh my goodness. KOG with the slaughter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's dead. No, this guy's over here just killing everybody. This is crazy.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Too many times I told these niggas stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bitch who bank account look like she banking on tips. I came up for nothing, was laying on bricks and sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from 12, but that isn't Brady. You niggas is jail, but that doesn't faze me. I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you bastards will play me, it'll be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. So we gon' be having a baby and having some twins and 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look. They got me started, I'm back on my shit again. She got a fatty, I thought about hitting it. Hit it for practice like I've been auditioning. Cut a bitch off when she started a biggering. Cut a bitch off with the scissors they use when they open the business. And cut the red ribbon with nigga, I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these niggas stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddy, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got something for a fuck nigga hating on this. Look. All my celebrity crushes, I hit them already. Niggas be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and ain't shit you could tell me. Boy, what I want ain't shit you could give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie. And this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make decisions. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the business. I got the shooters like rock, paper, scissors. I keep the shooters like rock, paper, scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not make the Guinness. I'm highly offended. Only way you niggas gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta be a gimmick. And even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know it'll probably be a minute. Niggas always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta play the fucking lottery and hit it. And if a bitch want me, she gotta be a 10, and if she sending me selfies, it gotta be explicit. Join her. Too many times I told these niggas stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddy, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got something for a fuck nigga hating on this. Yeah, I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now, I'm busy. I've been waiting on this.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Kai here, bringing you back another video. This is my Stamina Templar with a bit of Necro PvP build. I hope you all enjoyed that gameplay. A couple things before we get started. Please join the Discord. We're at almost or just around 600 members as of the time I'm recording this. So please join the Discord, continually growing, and that link will be in the description. Second thing is, I don't have a problem with Shook Up. I hope it's very obvious. I just did it for some comedic flair on the video. I have no issue with him. I don't know him that well, but I just thought, you know, the stuff he was saying on stream was pretty funny. So that's all I got though. So without any further ado, let's hop into the build. So on the front bar, we're running Aetheric Lancer. So you may have noticed that yellow pool on the ground in the gameplay. That's what this is. And so when you deal damage with Burning Light twice within 30 seconds, it creates that pool. And then when you do another Aetheric Spear ability while you're in that pool, it launches at someone and gives you some weapon and spell damage, which is really nice. And so this is why you need to be a base Templar as well. Obviously, I'm using 2 skill lines from Templar, so it should have been pretty obvious that you need to be a base Plar, but just throwing that out there. We're running Sharpened on the offhand, Nirnhone on the main hand. We are running double dot poisons. If you don't want to run double dots, just stick with my enchant. So I have a absorb stam, which you can't see, and then I have shock on the main hand. Back bar, we're running rallying cry. Now you might ask why I'm running dual wield sword and board, and I'll get to that a little more when I get into the skills. But you can run ice staff here. That's perfectly fine. And I'll show you how to change the skills up a little bit. At the end of the gameplay, you'll see that I am running Ice Staff. So if you look at that skill setup, you can see how I'm running that as well. But I will go over that. So we're running a Defending 1H with an Impen Shield, Stam Glyph on the shield. We're running Roxa for the Monster Helm. We're running 2 heavy, 4 medium, 1 light on this build as well. Here's the 1 heavy, the trainee chest as usual, Gallant Chain. Roxa shoulders. Rallying Cry Sash. I'll also have it in the build overview as always, so if I go too fast, feel free to skip ahead to that part. We're running all protective with 1 mag recovery glyph. And then last but not least, we're running Monomyth Reforged. This is on every build right now. It essentially gives you that crazy crit damage, gives you just really, really good damage and some tankiness. It's the best in slot. If you don't want to run this, you can always go Markin. You will lose quite a bit of damage, but it should be fine at the end of the day. Let's get into the character sheet. We're running 4 points mag, 11 points health, 49 points stam. We're running the Serpent, Smoked Bear Haunch, and we're Vampire Stage 3. You don't have to be a Vampire on this build if you don't want to. You'll have a little bit better sustain. The tankiness will go down a little bit, so, you know, that's up to you, what you decide to do with that.
For the skills, we're running Biting Jabs, Binding Javelin, Mystic Siphon, Blast Bones, Razor Caltrops, and Crescent Sweep. So for the skill lines I chose Aetheric Spear, Restoring Light, and Gravelord. For the back bar, we're running Restoring Focus, Cleanse, Healing Soul. Our Healing Soul is going to be Heal, Class Mastery, and Major Vitality. Vigor, Race, Spell Wall. This is why we run Sword and Board. I don't know if it's true for every server, but I know on PCNA, the range ganker builds have just become, they've gotten out of control. And so the Sword and Board ult is a really good way to defend against that. And obviously, if you're a Night Staff, you're not able to run this. So it also does make this build really tanky. Don't get me wrong, Ice Staff is tanky too, but Sword and Board is on like a whole nother level when it comes to increasing survivability. So, and I know everyone loves Elisus, but for this build, I really like Caltrops a lot. So all you would do is you would take off Caltrops, you would put, you know, Race or Quick Cloak or something like that on the front bar, and then you would take this off and then put Elisus here. So that's really the only change. And then for the back bar ult, you would just put, you know, Healing ult, Barrier for mag recovery. You know, you could throw Temporal Guard back here. That's really the changes you would make if you went Ice Staff. And then last but not least, let's hop into the champion points. We're running Fighting Finesse, Force of Nature, which is actually bad because I haven't changed this since I was running Elisus. So you would actually want to run like Ironclad here or something. Then like that. Resilience, always. Never take this off. Crit is way too high right now. In the red tree, we're running Boundless Vitality, Rejuvenation, Pain's Refuge, and Survival Instincts. And as always, before I forget, let's go to the race. We are an Imperial on this build. I really wanted to go Wood Elf, if I'm being honest, but I couldn't justify it over Imperial just because Imperial has that mag and stamp sustain. Also, the more health is just really important this patch with how much damage is in the game. So feel free to go Wood Elf, Orc, Dark Elf, but Imperial is going to be best in slot. And the build overview. So this is where you're going to want to take the screenshot. If you want to just see the build, of course, this will be in the Discord as well. So if you want to, you know, see it there, feel free to join there as well. But this is just kind of everything. And so I know there's been a lot of talk lately about the state of the game, and I'll probably make a whole video on that. I don't want to talk too much about it now. If you have any questions on the build, feel free to comment below or join the Discord and message me. That's the fastest way to talk to me, if I'm being honest, because I don't respond super fast on YouTube, just because I'm not always checking it. So that's all I have for you today. Hope you all enjoyed this build. Gave you something a little different. I'm really trying to make builds that only subclass one line. And so that way it keeps some of that class identity, and it just feels good, if I'm being honest. So I hope you all like it. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.